And welcome back here to our blind first playthrough of Horizon Forbidden West, and we're working our way to the end here. Few things to clean up before we head back to the base and talk to everybody. And let's see, I don't think the bird can pick me up from over here. Is that true? Let's see. Cannot mount at this location. Maybe we can come out this way. Let's see. We're trying to fly up to the top of the tower. The Tides of Justice. Let's deal with these rebels. And then we have to go out west a little bit more to try to find some parts to be able to help with the gyrosphere or all that. There we go. Oh yeah. How cool, guys. I love it. Okay. What are my controls again? What are we doing? Where are we going? Oh, the music's kicking in. Let's see. So we are, which tower? Because that's not showing a tower, it's showing it's in this area. I can imagine it's that big ass tower there. One of them. Let's go. Now we've done some climbing. Just kind of keeping an eye. We're gonna find people, what, shooting at us?
There. Someone's lit a fire. It must be the raiders who attacked Tide's Reach.
Where? I don't understand. Oh, right there. Okay. I don't believe it. I'm putting a flag on it too. There we go. There we go. Can we
Up
we
there.
land?
There's someone flying.
By the 10. Who is that? Who cares?
Okay,
Bring her
that's
down.
the raiders. And they are a threat.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, come on. Let's kick it.
What's Aurora doing here?
Oh, McGurd. There we go. Melee kill. What else we got?
This tower is ours.
Is it? Oh, I don't want that. I don't want that either. We want regular arrows.
We make our stand here.
Oh, yeah. Who's making their stand? How do we get up? Where are we getting?
Now we can finish her.
Finish her. My ass. Let's go.
That's the last of them. Those raiders won't be attacking Tide's Reach again. Or anyone else.
We have to head back then? Oh, there's... Well, I suppose we should go to Tide's Reach and talk to them on our way through. We have a couple things to do. That's fine. Okay, well, that was a fun little errand. I'm glad we knocked that out. You know what? I'm actually... For just getting going here, because this is a new session for me. Sometimes I'll record, you know, multiple in a row, so I'm like, kind of my hands are ready to go. But this is my day off and just getting going in the morning for these. I feel like we kicked some ass. Now, is there lore? Is there anything? I don't know that there is. A slab. At this point, you know, it's like, are we worried? As you know, we're pretty far into the game. I feel like we could just be going straight after the story, but I still feel like I want to really savor and enjoy this.
Is this
So.
all their supplies? Whatever they stole, they've used or lost most of it. I might as well take what's here.
Might as well take all their bullshit, right? Look, we could have climbed up that way and out. Okay. Well, now, guys, we're going to head over here to start with. And I do want to head... We're going to hit Tide's Reach, and then there's one more. There's somewhere up on top of a mountain that we want to go and get a piece of armor that we couldn't get before. I imagine that's going to be, like, up here or something. I don't know. But we're on it. We're on it. Those are the final things I'm thinking of. Let's go. Where you at, birdie? Oh, come pick me up.
Ready to get in the air?
And hover up. This is so cool. Okay, now, what is our quest? Go to the ancient shipwreck site, and then we have to look around and find some stuff. Got it. The sun's gonna set. We're gonna be in some darkness here for part of this, but that's okay. I feel like they should have hooked us up with being able to fly way earlier in this game. I mean, it's our way to get to the island, maybe, so they didn't want us to, but... This is such a nice mechanic. We better be able to use this in the DLC when it comes out. So I think I've said for those who are watching, as we finish this game, I'm going to start a rotation of multiple games and stop just focusing on one for the channel at the moment. Oh, we're going to get out of here. I need to be able to, in my own life, play multiple games, and I've been holding back. This is the only game I've played for months. And there's some things I want to explore. So, you know, the episodes might be fewer between, like, episodes on a specific game, but then we'll kind of rotate around through them. We'll see how it all
Courteous
works.
said I'd find ancient ships in this area. I should take a look.
Yeah, let's take a look. Trying to see here. Is this one around the corner? No. I see that big boy. Are they underwater? Hold on. Let's just make a circle here. Plus, it's so pretty just to go flying around. Well, for a minute. We're at sunset now, aren't we?
I don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here.
I don't... Oh, yeah. Well, it's because I'm outside the circle of trust. Ancient ships. Is that an ancient ship right there? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Oh my god. Let's go this way. What did I hear there? Oh, I should have got the medicinal water weed. This is a ship.
That's as clean as I'm gonna get out here. A battery.
There.
Better take that with me.
Yep. I see Big Boy over there. Let's try not to get into it with him. There we go.
Ariam said I needed 3 of these. There has to be another ship around here somewhere.
Okay. That looks like a ship. Oh, are there 2 batteries on one ship? I'm gonna put a marker on that. There's a big one. Yeah, what the hell, you guys? Like, how much we have to see here? Oh, my God.
Not much point to using acid here.
I'm just gonna wait for him to pass. He's doing his route. We have some green shine. What are you doing? He's not on us. Okay. It's appropriate we're sneaking around at night, though.
Pry this green shine off carefully.
Okay, if this ends up taking too long, we'll do a little bit of editing. Can we get out of here? Swoop me up, fool. Okay. This kind of looked like a ship on the map. But... yeah, it is. Can we find 2 batteries here, though?
Those
Come
ancient
on.
ships have got to be around here somewhere.
Yep.
There. A sunken ship. Maybe it has what Harriam and Christia need to fix the gyro compass.
Maybe.
And down.
Okay, so let's not get stuck. I say as I mess around here. What do we got? We got some stuff over
The
here.
ship's antenna. Let's hope the sensor unit is still intact.
I don't understand though. Hold on. Oh my god, this is going to be horrible, isn't it? Oh, can we actually swim through here? What is this? What even is this? Okay. Oh, I see. Something we're not going to want to mess with, too. I examined it.
No sensor unit. But there is an old recording.
This is the USS Anchorage, hailing anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down, and the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg.
Okay.
Incoming! Hold on! The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
That sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. But they were trying to reach other ships. Guess I should find the batteries now. My focus should pick them up.
So does that mean we can't find the sensor because it was taken out? There we go.
There. Looks like some sort of power source. Must be a battery.
Okay, well let's go for the one we see before we worry about...
Another battery.
Okay. Battery over there, battery down here. Got it. Let's get in here. Let's see. What do we have floating around us? Let's tag that one. Oh, come on.
I just need one more of these.
Got it. So, great little mission, though. Feels nice. I feel, though, that we're a little... Where? Where are you, battery? Oh, there. They're marking it. So, no sensor unit because the sensor unit was destroyed?
That should be it. Focus picked up coordinates from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, one might have an intact sensor.
Okay, well they're telling us exactly where... Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Nice. No. Hold on a second. Can we just fast travel? Why not?
Well, that ship has an antenna with a dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor the Quen need.
Oh, what just messed me up? What? Is there a dreadwing on it? Okay, so we just have to kill the dreadwing, huh? Let me see here. Oh, I can't use any of my sensors. Give me 1 second here. Dreadwing. Don't do this. Tag, let's see, what do you got? Weak to fire. Let's...
Fire on metal. Now's my chance.
Yeah, now's my chance. Where the hell to go? I don't understand. We killed the Dreadwing.
Okay, I should be able to check out that antenna now.
What? I don't understand. Did it fall down over here? You know, at this point, I mean, I could use some Dreadwing stuff, but I don't even care. Let's just go get the piece. Felt like it fell down over there, but I couldn't understand. It's fine. It's fine. And is it in the ship? Where's the sensor? Oh, it's... we fast travel. I see, I see. Oh, well, well, well. Interesting. I mean, why wouldn't I fast travel to that? Seemed a little cheap that it, you know, we had the Dreadwing right on us, but that's okay. Let's pick up our stuff. Why not? You know, if I had to say, I think this second chapter of the series is better than the first. I like the first one. I wouldn't mind replaying this game one day. But...
An intact sensor unit. This should be all that Harry and Christia need. It looks like there's one more transmission in here.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received. Targeting the lead Horus.
Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty.
Damn it.
Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
They take it down? Is that how they took...
It's never a happy ending, is it?
Mayhaps not, but... well, everybody died, but it was heroic. Okay, I was just trying to see if I could find that Dreadwing, but I'm not really worried about it. I think we can upgrade our armor with the Dreadwing. On that note, though, let's fast travel.
You ready for guard duty?
Let's turn in this mission. Let's actually check our stash and grab whatever we need. Why not?
When we return
back,
home,
Harry.
will we explain what
I
happened?
found what you need.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
I'll
welcome.
get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Meandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christia is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohai to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
Hell yeah. Completed 2 flying mount quests. Okay.
First, we need to put this thing together.
There probably are the only 2, right? Is that the deal? Obtain the Sky Killer. Man, I'm not even looking at this half the time. Hold on. What is this? Sky Killer Spike Thrower. Prized weapon saved from the Quen shipwreck. When it strikes, enemies fall out of the sky like streaks of burning light. 4369. What do we got here? 119. Can I upgrade it? We're gonna check and see if we can upgrade that and put that in. Yeah, because I say we do more than the Spinthorn. You know, in fact, let's just equip it I'm going to put it here instead. We're going to make a point of trying to upgrade that if we can. And we're going to edit coils. Let me put a few on here, because we have some great stuff. Okay, we got some more fire on there and other stuff too. Although I love the blast, but we might be able to upgrade that. So let's just get out of here for now. Fun, why not? And we don't have to go there, but I don't see why it wouldn't come back. All right, you guys. They were hanging out back behind us here.
A rush of air.
Are they still hanging out on the edge? Oh, there's a question mark. There we go. It's exactly who I wanted to talk to. What's up, guys?
It's the Outlander.
I have to get behind you? So weird. There.
I found the raiders you were watching for. You don't need to worry about them returning.
Then you served the justice that the sea denied us.
Okay, well, indeed we did. Now, finally, let me just check. Okay, so now there's first to fly at the mountaintop. We still have our birdie. Hell yeah. Let's go for a flight, hopefully, as dawn meets us. Come here. They're really letting us keep this bird. Yeah, yeah. Come swoop me up, fool. Oh. Thank you, Beta. After all the horrible things we said to you. No, I don't know that we did. Let's 1900. You know what? Let's just have this flight and go for it. And then we're going to probably fast travel to the base, so. Let's just fly and enjoy it. The redwoods. Can we get above them? Come on. Some crazy monkeys below us. I know about crazy monkeys. I have a little one of my own. Oh, goodbye, Isle of Spires. We left our heart there. Trying to get a cup of coffee and a sip while I'm doing this, but I don't know if I can maneuver. See if I can switch it and I can drink with my left hand. Can we fly up and over this mountain? Oh, I'm getting close to something getting angry at us. Alright, you know what? If this is just a long one until dawn hits, we're just going to give this a little... Well, dawn is hitting though, isn't it? I just feel like this is beautiful and I might want to leave it in. We're heading mostly north, but over to our right, over our right shoulder here. Beautiful. Dawn's gonna start rising. It's been a hell of a game. I feel like it's worth it to have this final flight. Oh yes, beautiful. I mean, how can I leave this just sitting here and not go get it, whatever it is? Gotta try to remember to upgrade my spike thrower. Oh, we don't, with this spike thrower though, we don't have the drill, but I didn't really use that as much anyway. The fire might be just as useful, and it's more the blast anyway.
I can't stay up here. Gotta fly lower.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
This is the mountain where that Tanakh wrestled with a stormbird. Poor thing.
Is our bird over here? We are coming up on the ridge.
Marika's armor should be around here somewhere.
Gather the armor pieces. You know what? Nice. Oh, what do we got? Something coming for us? I don't understand. Or is that just our guy? Okay. Oh, there's a piece.
A fragment of Farika's armor. There must be more. I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah. Not worried about it.
Another armor fragment.
Farika's Greaves. Oh, it's a Sunwing. Oh, that's our Sunwing.
Could try my focus.
Whoa!
Oh,
It must be the
shit.
Stormbird that killed Farika.
Doesn't... Hold on. Oh, weak versus... Yep. Ah, you bastard. Oh my god. Guys. Why can't I... I'm so unhappy. Draw. Oh my god. Guys. I can't help it. I'm gonna die on the side of this thing. I'm just gonna throw him and just keep doing it. What do we have here? Explosive spikes. Let's get some more acid on there. Where are you? There you are.
There.
Advanced explosive spike. Here, let's run back up. This guy is so toast. Like, get one into that tail there. One more. Oh. You know what? Let's just take him.
I better loot the Stormbird. One more bit of armor lodged in the machine.
Alright, now we gotta go up and get the other last piece. Pardon me. Alright, so I don't know that this armor is gonna be worth it, but it was worth having the quest, wasn't it? Can we not? You know what? Come on, bird. Come get me. We knock some pieces off. Oh, elberry. There we go. I don't know, maybe we can climb up, maybe we can't. Come here, come here, come here, come over. Where's the final piece? Right here.
Looks like another bit of armor. I guess that's it then. I should let the Tenakth know I recovered what's left of Farika's kit.
Oh. Okay, well, where was that? That was going to be all the way back at the bulwark, huh? Well, you know what? We can do some final paint and all that. That works. That works. All right. So while we're here... Walk tall, indeed. Let's talk to these folks when we see them.
But to fly on a sunset, like Aloy? We saw you fly. Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor. What's left of it, anyway. She didn't stand a chance against that Stormbird.
Ah, I see. Painful end. But not without glory. So, what do you think? Was she the first to fly on the wings of the 10?
She was brave, and spent a fair amount of time in the air. I'd say what she did qualifies.
She flew! I knew it. The first to fly. As her successor, you should keep her armor. You can fix it up at the workbench. This way.
Oh, just what we need, too. Oh, I love it.
Once you repair the armor, you're welcome to it. You take after Farika. Bold, brave, and a diplomatic liar.
She met a harsh fate. Let her have the title.
Fair enough. It's kind of you to show such humility.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're the savior of the world. We're not that humble. Where's the armor?
May your enemies...
Oh, down below. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Because we might end up using that armor instead, I want to do that quick. Let's just head down here.
Not even close.
Resupply.
Here walks Aloy, the bane of Regalia.
And let's do whatever we can here. First of all, outfits. Ashram Artificer. Where do we repair the armor? Is it going to be a quest item? Yeah. To knock a Sky Climber. Let's see. Maybe it looks cooler. Let's check out our outfits. High Marshal, to knock the Reaver, Sky Climber. You know, it doesn't look bad. In fact, let's we'll make our armor this armor. We're gonna make it look like this for now, and then we're gonna go. Yeah, I think so. Weapon upgrades first, though. Oh, we can't do anything with it. We need Apex Stalker Hearts and Dreadwing Primary Nerves, which was that damn Dreadwing. That's okay, though. I still like having the weapon. I feel like we're good.
I offer you an honorable
Let's,
You have shown us the way.
Indeed. Return to base. The singularity. I love it. The singularity. Let me, just do a little bit of cleanup here. Okay, we applied the look. I like it. Now let's head up here and let's hit the dyer and the face painter and just do something different, even if we just clean our face off of the crazy makeup we're wearing. What's up, everyone? I think it's over this way.
Don't forget your duty later.
Don't forget to take your duty later. Wait, no, that's not what she said. That would be gross.
She flew on the
the wandering.
It seems the Nora and Tanaka.
Well, hold on.
The Outlander has shown us.
I get so confused. Where's the dyer? Right here. Right here?
I remember my last trip to the hunting grounds.
Oh, right there. So much information sometimes. My eyes don't see it all.
The Outlander has shown us.
Alright, let's see here. Okay, so we have Renegade, Sentinel. We can do any of these. Nightblood, Lowland Stalker, or Cold Sands. You know, none of them are tremendously interesting to me. I'm just going to go with Nightblood. Use dye flowers. Have we not used dye flowers? I'm pretty sure we did in this game before. Okay. You know, for fun though, what would these look like? They're not bad. They're kind of fun, but nothing crazy. We're just going to keep with what we have. Let's go do some face paint.
I'll have to train hard for the next march. I'm sure there'll be no one as prepared as you.
With the bulwark gone, we have no choice but to reach out to the other clans. Let our soldiers face machine.
There we go. Why would I ask the guy who's actually doing the work? let's see here as we look through. I think we had a couple new ones, but you know, maybe it's a disappointment, maybe it's not. I want to go with no face paint. I just want to see her just plain. She doesn't need all that. Love it. Well, at this point, I don't think. Trying to think. I don't believe there's anything else I really need to do. I could run around and do side stuff. I could do hunting missions. We could do all that. I think we're going to head back to base here. We'll head over on Varl's side and see what's going on with everyone. Looking good. I like it. You know what? One more time. Let's just go over and... This may be the last time we're here. I don't know. This could be, you know, like end to end. We're going to talk to... Maybe we talk to people for an hour. Maybe this is initiating the mission right away. I don't know. Blind playthroughs are the best. Also, I just want, you know... I don't know that I need to go back through. We could go talk to some people again, but I think everybody we need to talk to at the moment is going to be here. And let's go. Sylens going to be here. Is this cutscene right away? Nice.
Hey, Mr. Know-It-All is here. You know, your focus buddy who never smiles. I didn't know what to do with him, so I had him wait in your room.
Got it. Thanks.
Have him look around everything. Start touching everything. Yep.
Well,
oh,
Sylens,
dude.
Looks like you finally found a door you could open without me.
I'm glad it's there, actually. It kept me from having to mingle with the company you keep. But enough prattle. I believe you owe me an explanation. Your plans for the Zenith base?
You're right. I do owe you. My spear in your throat for deceiving me again. At the Hades Proving Lab.
I doubt you asked me here for that kind of reckoning.
No. Right now, I need your help. So I'm giving you one final chance. But if you ever betray me again, I will kill you no matter what the circumstance. Understood?
Very well. Though we'll both face a decidedly short future if you can't get us inside that base.
Aloy, your other guest is here. She's, coming to you.
Thanks. Good timing.
Ooh, see if he...
The truth is, I can't actually get us into the base.
You can.
But...
Oh.
She can.
The company you keep is even worse than I thought.
Not a fan of surprises, are you? Oh, look. That must be your little invention.
Does the weapon work? Without self-destructing?
Of course it does. I've eliminated the imperfections and greatly improved its design and output.
How can we be sure?
Let's try it right now.
For a demonstration.
Enough, both of you. We're in this together, at least for now. Go talk to Erend. Tell him I said to give you rooms of your own. I'll come see you when I get a chance.
I'm ready. Let's do it. These two.
Oh, no. You first.
All right. Final tour of the base. Do anything we need to do.
Everyone in the control room, so Tilda can tell us what she knows about the Zenith base.
What were they talking about in our bios now? What? Hold on. To learn more about our companions, what else would we learn? I think we've already, there's nothing new unless it's added on. Tilda, yeah. Sylens. Knowing she was the key to uncovering the deep secrets of the past, he joined forces with her, aiding her as she learned the truth about her origins, seeking to make amends for his role in Hades' rise. He gave Aloy the lance she used to purge the AI. Right. No, we're good. Let's go. Anything else in here? Oh, yeah.
With Regala out of the way, Hikaru and Zanok, they're safe. The future's up to them now. I do wish they'd drop all the honorary names they've given me. But if I've learned anything about them, that is not a battle I am going to win.
Okay. Let's head out. Let's have a discussion. Let's talk to everybody.
I'm gonna clean my gear later. I could do yours if you want.
I cleaned it already.
Yeah, of course.
Aw.
Thank you.
Still morning. You know, let's talk to them first. Why not?
Aloy, it appears that we have some interesting new guests. I'm glad to see you're okay, though. I heard you gave the Tenakth something to talk about. I was half expecting you to burst in through the ceiling riding a sunwing.
Sorry to disappoint.
Right, here we go.
Have you
Run
talked
through
to
it.
any of our new friends?
Erend and I tried speaking to Sylens, but apparently our tribal prattle is unnecessary.
Charming, isn't he? Ready to head over to the Zenith base?
Whatever comes, we will endure.
Let's do it.
Thoughts on our new Zenith acquaintance?
I'd say she smells like death, but even death smells of something. She's more like a cold piece of metal, bent on repelling all semblance of life.
She's definitely different. I have to go. I trust you to keep things civil around here?
I'll make sure Erend doesn't punch Sylens in the face, if that's what you mean.
Thanks.
I feel like we've done a lot of our side questing though, so like we're just gonna have conversations here and probably move.
Aloy, you came back with some interesting friends.
Wish I could say we don't need them, but Sylens and Tilda are here for a reason. Even Regala.
Yeah, enemy of my enemy and all that, right?
Right. I guess Sylens is keeping to himself, as usual.
I was hoping he'd give me an excuse to hammer his sorry ass to the ground.
Please don't.
You telling me you wouldn't want to get just one good hit on that smug face of his? After everything he's done?
Sure. Later. Right now, he's got something we need.
I just want to give him a hug.
Doesn't look like any of our guests are making trouble.
Yet. So, Katalo tells me you flew. Well, that's new. I've been busting my balls trying to learn to read. You're out there having all the fun.
Don't worry. You'll be getting all the fun you can handle soon. With the Zeniths.
Looking forward to it.
You, talked to Tilda at all?
I tried. I don't think even a hot forge could melt that ice. And you say she wants to help?
I think so. Well, let's hope.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays
I
out.
better get going.
Oh, you know where to find me.
We have secrets, though. We'll see. She wants to help, but in her own way, you know, for her own advantage, too, I'm sure. What is over here?
I see you've got your new arm ready to go.
Yes. It still feels strange. I've gotten used to the absence, but no matter. I'm sure I will need it before the attack on the Zenith base is through.
Haven't seen you since the battle at the Grove. How are you holding up?
I saw you fly on the wings of the Ten, and paralyze Regala's army with lightning. I would say that I am inspired.
Nice.
Thank you, I guess.
It is I who should be thanking you.
I feel also like we're wearing armor like his mostly too, so like that's awesome because I'm a big fan of Katalo. I think we look great for this final.
Look, I know you're probably not happy about keeping Regala around, but I want her on our side when we fight the Zeniths.
It is more than she deserves.
Is she here somewhere? I gotta find her.
Even so, I will not question your judgment.
Thank you, Katalo. Things will get ugly once the Zeniths realize we're in their base.
Or she just
You'll
had
need every trick you've ever learned.
I would have it no other way. Many soldiers died in the old world to make sure we stood here today. We will endure on their behalf. Though, I am curious how you intend to defeat the Zenith's defenses without an army of our own.
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're ready to fight.
As you say. You have more than earned my trust.
Did you meet Tilda?
There is something about her that doesn't seem natural. I wouldn't be surprised if my sword went through her and she didn't bleed at all.
Honestly, with her, nothing would surprise me.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Your people keep mentioning the wings of the Ten. What exactly does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess. It is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Kulrut. And now, you have done it. Like the deeds of the Ten themselves, it will never be forgotten. So, tell me, how did it feel?
I won't lie. Pretty good.
I can only imagine.
Lovely. All right, well, we're out.
I have to go. But I'll be briefing everyone on the plan soon.
Understood.
Now, I know I'm going to end up at the end of this game missing a few, data points spread
There's
around
Gwen
the world.
stuff in here now.
Ooh,
Must be all of us.
nice. We've already seen this, right? Common language? Is this a new one? Ever since the expedition landed and we encountered barbarians, Tanakh, a question has been gnawing at me. Given the massive distance between here and the Great Delta, how is it possible that we all speak the same language? I mean, the legacy tells us that the ancestors had many languages. How did it all get reduced to one? For questions like these, it's handy to have a friendly superintelligence around. I love Gaia. She's so nice and patient, even when I can't stop talking and bombard her with overlapping queries. And while she can't explain everything I ask for this one, she had the answer. Apparently, the Zero Dawn system was designed to release people into the world as young adults. After being educated via the Apollo database, I sure wish I could have gone to that school. Language instruction was supposed to be a big part of the coursework. Students were to be encouraged to learn many languages, thus keeping alive the vibrant linguistics of the old world. But when Ted Faro erased Apollo, he makes me so mad. Zero Dawn reverted to its default language, and that's all the kids in the cradle facilities ever got. So our ancestors, I mean our tribal ones, not the legacy ones, all started with the same speech and never got to learn any more. Mystery solved. Yet another rotten, completely unfair thing that shithead, beg my pardon, did to the world. Alva. You would think there'd be different dialects, though, and different slangs and distinctive patterns, accents. But that's okay. Still, that was a fun little add-on. I watered those plants, huh?
Oh?
I just know they meant a lot to you, and, well...
Thank you, Aaron.
All right, Alva.
You flew? Kotalo told me! And took out Regala's machines? You know what? I don't even know why I'm surprised. I saw we have visitors and a new weapon. Does this mean we're ready to take the fight to the Zeniths?
Almost. Are you okay?
I was wondering, is it really safe having someone like Regala here? She seems angry. The kind of angry that leads to murdering people in their sleep.
Don't worry. We're going to point that anger in the right direction. The Zeniths.
If you say so.
I have to see, is Regala here? Right. Where the hell is she?
I hope our new guests have been behaving.
This Sylens, he's the one who built the weapon that can take down Zenith shields?
He is. Though I wouldn't expect him to answer any questions about it. He refuses to dole out his secrets to us lesser mortals.
Oh.
You know that special part of us that makes us warm, kind, welcoming?
Our spirit?
Yeah. He was born without that. You sure you're okay going on this mission? I know things must be happening pretty fast for you.
I've already braved oceans and madmen who thought they were ancestors reborn. Why not a few immortals with lethal drones at their command, too?
Guess the more the merrier. I suppose you saw that Tilda is here. Our very own Zenith.
I almost went up to her to ask her, well, every question I've ever had about the legacy. Every diviner I know would kill to get 5 minutes with one of the old ones. But now that she's here, all I feel is a vague unease. I don't know if I'm scared of finding out more uncomfortable truths, or just scared of her. Probably both.
She reminds me of an immortal vampire, you know, like that.
I need to wrap up a few things, but stay sharp.
I'll be ready when you call.
Excellent. Let's keep doing our work around here.
Did you need something?
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we do, Silence. You know what? We'll talk to you, Sylens.
Bravo. You managed to sway a Zenith to your side. Care to explain?
Not a chance.
Right.
I thought you said the weapon was ready.
There's always room to optimize. But that's not why you're here. I assume you want to comprehend my undertakings. So, ask away.
Since when were you so forthcoming?
Since you turned this into a waiting game. And as it seems you have found modest success, perhaps I'm willing to be generous.
Love it. Let's go.
Okay, so your big plan, everything you've been manipulating for the last few months. Let me see if I got this straight. You learned about the Zeniths from Hades when you interrogated it. Then you came up with a plan to defeat them by using a Tenakth army and that weapon. And to get the Tenakth to fight for you, or rather the Sons of Prometheus, armed Regalla's rebels with override tech.
Did you have an actual question, or are you still playing catch-up?
So all this time, even before I found the coordinates at the Spire, you were out here scheming. Why couldn't you just tell me?
When I learned of the Zenith's return to Earth, I laid out my plans. I knew I would one day require an army of overzealous Tenakth to assault the Zenith base. The casualties would be extreme. And I knew you would never allow such a sacrifice, no matter how necessary. Thus, I devised a means to remove your interference from the equation. At the Hades Proving Lab.
Why create the Sons of Prometheus? You didn't need a Sarah to make override tech.
They were a necessary safeguard. My time serving Hades in the Eclipse demonstrated the risks of getting directly involved. Through the Sons of Prometheus, I could execute my plans, all while remaining anonymous.
Except to a Sarah. How did you get a Sarah to work for you?
I knew there was an associate of the Oseram tinker, Durval, who escaped his failed assault on Meridian. It was trivial to track her down and gain her cooperation. She wanted to succeed where Durval had failed.
So you promised her Regalla, and the Tenakth. The Sarah would help you create a machine-riding army that wanted to see Meridian burn as much as she did.
And so a partnership was born out of thirst for blood, bonded in mutual self-interest.
You think you had everything figured out, huh?
I did.
It didn't work out all that way.
You wanted me to surrender to the Zeniths at the Hades Proving Lab. They almost killed me.
Based on everything I knew about them, I concluded they would find you a useful asset, thereby keeping you out of harm's way and, more importantly, out of my way.
So you really didn't know they had their own clone of Elizabeth?
No. Unfortunately, there was no way I could have known that particular detail.
Detail? Well, I guess if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, so you don't know everything, though. And what else do you not know?
Tell me about the weapon. How does it work?
I've upgraded the delivery system. It now emits a wave-like effect covering a significant distance.
That doesn't fully answer my question.
No, but I'd be a fool to reveal its inner workings. After all, why did you withhold your plan for dealing with the Zenith drones? Yes, even you can appreciate the value of secrecy when warranted. Suffice it to say that the weapon will work. The intricacies of how is knowledge that is mine alone.
Why help Regala take over? If you wanted an army, you could have just gone to Hikaru.
Before Regala's rebellion, Hikaru was only concerned with battling machines and fostering friendships with the Karja. Even if I gained his ear, he would never agree to send his forces to battle a threat he couldn't understand.
So helping a bloodthirsty exile was easier.
Yes, exceedingly so. All Regala craved was war against the Karja and anyone who threatens the Tenakth. She would have led the tribe into battle without question, which was precisely what I needed.
Love it. And Tenakth versus Tenakth. Like, said both ways. I love it. The Quen, what do you know about the Quen?
While I was out there, I had a couple run-ins with the Quen.
The tribe from across the ocean. And?
Their entire tribe was shaped around the discovery of focuses. One of them, Alva, even joined me here. Don't you want to know more about them?
No. They stumbled upon the greatest technological artifact from the ancient world, and what did they do with it? They shrouded the knowledge they unearthed in mysticism and taboo, creating a pantheon out of corporate shills.
Yes, well, it also led them to Thebes.
Did it now?
Oh, or did he? Wait, interesting.
So those run-ins with the Quen I mentioned. On one of them I teamed up with their expedition to search Thebes. We found Pharaoh at the end.
You must have needed Omega clearance. So, what was it like?
Worse than you can imagine.
He single-handedly wiped out collective human knowledge. I'm sure it was still less than he deserved.
Let me guess. You would have scraped him into a jar so you could prod his brain, like what you did with Hades.
For a start.
Why not? All right, be ready.
All right, Sylens, I think I've talked to you long enough. I'll let you know when it's time to go. And try not to mess with Tilda while you're in here, okay? I don't need the two of you butting heads.
Ah, yes. About your Zenith ally. I wonder if you understand what kind of person you're dealing with. For someone to live as long as she has, outlast as many calamities, well, your goals may be aligned now, but I'd watch for the moment they diverge.
Yeah, I'm aware. Reminds me of someone else I know.
Survival is only a necessity to my greater purpose, Aloy. I'd hoped you'd recognize that by now.
Do you know something or not?
Oh, I know a great deal of things. But on this, just call it a feeling.
Oh, a feeling? You mean you finally had one? Huh. Guess even you can change, Sylens.
Oh, don't short him though. He's known what he's been up to this whole time. He's trying to do what he thinks is best for the world, not just himself.
Did you see Katala's new arm? I never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
So, we're gonna look around this place a little bit more. This is our place, okay. Now, I know we were sending Regala on her way.
There you are.
Oh, there we go. We'll talk to Tilda first. Is there anything else going on in here? Wait, Superior supply cache. Let's just see.
Thinking.
I'm gonna forget.
He's just gonna be standing there.
Aw. Varl. Ooh, nice. What do we get here? Thunderjaw tail. Dreadwing metal fang. You know what? Is that any of this? We need the primary nerves. I love how it gave us the Dreadwing stuff, though. That's cool. So it's kind of the stuff we might have lost. All right.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Caterpillars and Chrysalis. I think we've already got to that, I believe. All right. Tilda.
Well done, Aloy. Despite my reservations, you managed to secure Sylens and his weapon. You're truly a shining example of Liz's fortitude.
I've been thinking about what you said at your house. How you were friends with Elizabeth. It was more than that, wasn't it?
Perceptive as ever. You're right, we were together for a time.
Okay, so... what happened?
I was an orphan. I had always been alone. By my 30s, I was starting to wonder if that was simply my fate in life. And then I met Liz. We kept running into each other at conferences. We'd have coffee. At some point, it became drinks. I thought it was just shop talk, an exchange of ideas, but then I was surprised at how much I looked forward to seeing her. Soon we were flying halfway across the world every other week just to meet up. For the first time, I didn't feel lonely. I could imagine a future where I wasn't. I think Liz felt the same way at first. She had lost her mother a few years back. I filled a void for her. I know I did. But as time passed, it seemed as though she wanted less when I wanted more.
Painting there, I love it.
So we ended things.
So helping me, restoring Elizabeth's dream, it's what,
a second chance, yes. I made a mistake leaving Earth while Liz stayed behind. I should have done more. So when I saw you, a woman who has carved her own remarkable path, beyond even what made Liz a phenomenon, I knew I had to help you. To do right by her.
I want to believe her. So interesting that we've established, well, I mean established, whatever, but Elizabeth's possible sexuality, you know, but that isn't, it could be just the person, you know, but we're not necessarily establishing Beta's or Aloy's here. Just good stuff. Your time with the Zeniths.
You said before that you're not like the other Zeniths. That you never were. But you went along with all of their plans.
Out of necessity. I'm not proud of it. But complicity became a means of survival, both when Earth was consumed and when the colony on Sirius was destroyed. I did what I had to. But I resolved to remain one step ahead of the others, to try to undo what damage I could. Hence the data channel with Beta. The secret passage into their base and the little trick I pulled to save you.
Why did you make the data channel look like your house?
I built that house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place, not just for me, but for the art stored in its depths, cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly, some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Why do you think Elizabeth pulled away?
I've wondered that for 1,000 years. She was brilliant, visionary. She cared so deeply for the world, for the betterment of humanity. But it also felt like she kept everyone at arm's length, including me. She never wanted to share her burdens. I think, in the end, she had a core that she never let anyone be part of. Sometimes I wonder if anyone really knew her.
I found a recording of you and Elizabeth back in the proving lab after Farzineth's attempt to steal Gaia.
Yes. A most unpleasant conversation.
She said something after the call. I think she regretted how things ended between you.
Did she? All this time, thank you for telling me. I've always hated that those were the last words we ever said to each other. And that her last impression of me was as a functionary of Far Zenith, not who I truly am.
We'll see who you truly are, right?
When it's time to break into the Zenith base, what can we expect?
I'll go over the full layout once you've assembled your friends. Suffice it to say, we will need to push as fast as possible to Beta and GAIA's location, dealing with heavy resistance along the way. There are also printing facilities where the others have been amassing the natural resources they've stripped from the region.
What for?
First for use in the base's infrastructure, and then to fabricate more Spectre drones, a small army of them.
When I was out in the wilds, I saw a shuttle take off from the island, heading for space.
It was likely ferrying materials to and from our ship in orbit. After hundreds of years luxuriating in our digital comforts, the ship was barely space-worthy when we made our escape. Disaster can strike at any moment. We've learned our lesson.
Send a bomb up on a shuttle? Hell yeah. And Sylens' weapon, is it going to take her shield away and make her vulnerable too? I don't think she's going to survive this game. That's all I'm going to say, is like, I think all the Zeniths are going to be gone. And maybe by Sylens' hand too, to say we don't need that.
Have you figured out how Sylens' weapon works?
No, and he's been very careful not to allow me near it. I'll admit it bothers me, but regardless of how it functions, I am confident it will deactivate the other shields en masse.
The others?
How many of them are in the base?
10, including Eric and Gerard. Only a handful of us made it to our ship when our colony collapsed.
I don't know that they're going to be so tough when they don't have their shields. They've felt invulnerable for so long. Oh my god, let's go through it.
So, Eric. Was he always a bloodthirsty psychopath?
I believe he got worse over time. On Earth, he was the founder of a profitable private military company.
We've heard.
A band of cutthroats, in other words. Even as governments abandoned human combatants in favor of automated warfare. He found success with clientele that required a more personal touch. There were also rumors that he personally hunted and killed his targets. On occasion, all for the thrill of it.
Yeah, it was for fun.
But on Sirius, he retreated to virtual reality simulations. In them, he could go on rampages as violent as he pleased, though I suspect with diminishing satisfaction.
All of his tribe believes he was one of the greatest people from the old world.
Then they would be quite disappointed to meet him, though I'm sure he'd bask in the adoration.
Ooh, I wonder, does he survive and run off in this at some point? Without his power or shields, he survives and then goes to the Quen. Then the Quen can worship him like a god and try to get... Oh, God, there's just possibilities. I can't wait. I know we're towards the end, so we're going to see how things play out.
What can you tell me about Gerard?
He was the head of the world's largest financial conglomerate, and as such had dealings with almost every major corporation. It made him one of the wealthiest people on Earth, and certainly the wealthiest among Far Zenith.
What does one person do with that much money?
Buy more power, more influence. Gerard's always believed himself to be a refined patrician, able to maintain control with a polished smile. But beneath that exterior is a cold and calculating operator. It was his decision to restrict Beta's upbringing to her digital educators, the avatars of the Apollo database, while we were painted as her benefactors.
Well, we'll deal with him soon enough. And the others.
I would very much like to see his face when he realizes we've beaten him.
When I was in the ruins of Vegas, I found data on a man named Stanley Chen.
Yeah, the
I think
savior.
He was a Zenith.
Stanley, ever the optimist. He was one of the good ones. When we established our colony, he built an exact replica of Las Vegas in virtual reality. Lights, shows, gambling, every detail perfectly recreated. And while others cloistered themselves in their own fantasies, he flung his doors wide to everyone.
The way you're talking about him, I'm guessing he didn't make it back to Earth?
No, he perished when our colony was destroyed. He would have been thrilled to discover that part of his beloved city survived.
And Verbena?
When Beta escaped and hid in an ancient research facility, I saw another one of the Zeniths. Verbena. Who was she?
A dull star amidst a sea of brighter constellations. Unlike most of Far Zenith's members who amassed their wealth through shrewd business deals and technological achievements, Verbena inherited her billions. Her father had achieved great success in the luxury holotourism industry. At age 24, she became the world's most eligible bachelorette, branding herself a life designer. Someone who leverages their fame to influence the choice of others.
What, like a cult?
In a way, yes.
Well, she must have done something right to have survived this long.
She was her own brand of ruthless. That much is true. But even rats can cling to a vessel for escape.
Indeed. And the rest of them?
Okay, so I've had run-ins with a handful of Zeniths. What about the rest?
An array of the wealthiest people on Earth. Titans of their industries.
And let me guess. All selfish and ruthless to the core?
Most, but not all. There were a few with whom I got along. Annika Murjani, for instance, was always delightful. She founded the Holonet's most successful dance channel and was herself mesmerizing to watch. And I had fascinating discussions with Song Jiao about her work in cellular biology.
Yeah.
Our immortality treatments are due in part to her achievements. But then there were others like Devin Miller, the CEO of a fast food printing corporation. His only real preoccupations were perfecting his golf swing and taking self-hollows. When I think about all of us, we really should have accomplished more. We had eternity.
I love it. Well, let's do a little more looking around. That's all for now, though.
Okay. I'll let you know when it's time.
I'll be here until then. And thank you, Aloy, for giving me this chance. My past has always been a struggle.
We'll
More
see.
than once I've lost everything. But when I look to the future, I see Liz's dream fulfilled. A universe of new possibilities.
Maybe we can make it happen.
Maybe.
We will. I won't let anything get in the way. I promise you that.
Ooh, is that a threat? Is that a threat? I feel like it might be. Okay, so let's
Just you
look.
wait, Varl. We're taking those space lugs down.
Oh yeah, we are. Where's our stairway up to Gaia's place and then down to where Beta was hanging out? I think those two locations. Here. Oh, no. Oh, Gaia's is where they want us to go for the mission. Well, let's go down here then. I'm trying to find Regala first, and I'm not seeing her. That's the back rooms. Maybe she's hanging out in one of these areas. But this would be the most obvious, right? There we go. It's got to be, right?
This place smells wrong. No sand or wind, only cold steel.
She could be dead, right?
And the others up there, your squad.
They can hold their own. And as for this base, it may not be what you're used to, but it is a shelter.
Call it what it is. A cage.
You came here on your own.
For the battle you
voice.
promised. So for now I wait in my cage for your word. Tell me when to strike.
Somebody mentioned, is this Angela Bassett? Crazy.
The whole time I've been in the West, I've been fighting you and your rebels. I'd at least like to know why.
You were among the enemy. What more is there to know?
Why did you do it?
Dorak, Jiroka, Makalo. and the Karja pushed into the desert to raid our people. My brother's squad was among the first to intercept them. But the Karja captured them, strung them up, and burned them alive as an example.
Yeah, it's enough.
It was too late. I found them by the sound of their screams.
So you wanted vengeance?
Vengeance? No. I wanted devastation.
Goosebumps.
To tear down the Karja's cities and drown the land in blood. Hunt down every last survivor and grind their bones until the sky chokes on the dust. But my chief betrayed me. Betrayed the Tenakth.
She's killing it with the voice acting here.
How did Hikaru betray you?
Hikaru called on the clans to resist the Karja's red raids. But we did more than just defend. We hunted them, and they fled as children before a pack of claw striders all the way to their border. There we ripped down their stone walls. Their domain was ours for the taking. But when it came time to push on, Hikaru ordered us to fall back. What soldier retreats when slaughter is at hand?
The kind who wants peace for their people.
Peace is just a lull between vendettas. But I thought my chief had greater tactics than mine, so I stood by him, even when he allowed that filthy Karja to join our ranks.
Fashav.
I enjoyed watching him die at the embassy. He should have been put down when we first captured him on the field. Instead, Hikaru made him a marshal.
Fashav told me how he became a marshal. He earned it just like any Tenakth.
It was an insult. No outlander can ever deserve to wear our armor, bear our marks. And then a Karja messenger was brought before us? That's when I knew. I had to run my blade through Hikaru and drag his treacherous corpse to the gates of the Sundom.
What happened when the Karja messenger appeared before Hikaru?
The quivering priest bore a message from their new king. No more war. No more raids. Suddenly the Karja wanted to talk peace. An embassy at the very fortress we tore down. A true Tenakth would never take a Karja truce. Their blood exists to be spilled. But Hikaru lapped up the priest's message. He showed himself a Karja-loving traitor when he accepted. That's when I challenged him.
And lost.
His mercy was just another sign of his weakness. I vowed never to rest until the debt was repaid, with him on his knees before me. So with an army of soldiers and machines at my back, I returned. The day you got in my way.
The deal you made. Override tech in exchange for an assault on the Zenith base. How did Sylens approach you?
That name means nothing to me. My agreement was with the Oseram Asera and their sons of Prometheus.
So all this time, you didn't even know who you were really dealing with? And you trusted an Outlander?
If it was a trick, I would have crushed her.
It was a trick.
She spoke with the same burning hatred for the Karja. And she offered me the chance to run them down with machines. The terror in your enemy's eyes when they see you charge. You know what I'm talking about. I bet you felt it.
I don't think so. What about your end of the deal? Would you have honored it?
Had I killed Hikaru and become chief, these Zeniths would have been the first of the tribe's victories. But because of you, my people will continue to consort with the enemy. A tribe of weaklings.
Because of me, hundreds of Tenakth won't throw away their lives in a battle they can't win.
Yep, she's just stubborn, set in her ways.
Are you really going to fight alongside me?
I have no reason to betray you.
Really?
I failed to kill Hikaru? Failed to eliminate you? No Tenakth would follow me now. The Karja remain out of my reach, cowering behind their walls. All I have left are the screams of those long dead and unending rage. So show me where to bury it.
Oh, love it, love it. Well, be ready, let's go bury it with your awesome sword.
All right. I guess we'll both face the end soon enough.
Ever since you got in my way, I've wanted to see your bones burned white beneath the sun. But if I'm to die in battle, then it might as well be with the one who flew with the wings of the 10.
Respect.
I'll let you know when it's time to move out.
Why wouldn't she try to... She doesn't like outsiders, but the Far Zeniths are super strong, you know? Like to be respected, I would think. You know, let's just... Yeah, what do we got here? About Hephaestus. I feel like we didn't read this one. Aloy and Gaia want me to help figure out how to capture Hephaestus. I'd put chances of success about 0.0, but I might as well give it a think because 1, without Hef's ability to make machines, the Zenith will have us at their mercy, and 2, what else am I going to do? As always, the first step is to outline the problem. Like with the other subordinate functions, Hef achieved quasi-sentience when Gaia received the signal from Sirius, and when Gaia blew herself up to stop Hades, Hef fled, looking for a new home. But unlike the other sub-functions, which seem to have taken refuge in whatever physical processors they could find, Hef hid in the globe-spanning network that connects all the cauldrons in the world. Maybe because no single processor was large enough to contain it, or because it sought out the code environment it was most familiar with. Regardless, becoming a ghost in the network, ghost in the machine, enabled it to pursue its twisted new mission: infiltrate Cauldron production facilities, build combat units, and deploy them against humans, all in an effort to protect terraforming machines from tribal hunters. Escalation ensues. As hunters become adept at neutralizing its killing machines, Hef makes more, bigger, better armed, deadlier. But this is a digression. For our purposes, the main point is that Hef isn't in one place, so Aloy can't simply find it and use the master override to contain it in the Gaia kernel like Aether, Demeter, Ether, I think, or Poseidon. It can flee to any cauldron at any time, ergo we've got to trap it somehow, probably in a cauldron core, and cut off its access to the network. But how? As of this writing, I have literally no clue. To make matters worse, the data that Gaia provided seems to indicate that Hef is changing. The exact methodology isn't clear to me, but its code base has expanded. That's bad news. For one thing, it could mean that heuristic density is increasing, which would make it harder for Gaia to absorb. But even worse, it implies that Hef has the ability to rewrite itself, or at least parts of itself, which is terrifying. What if it rewrote its access protocols? That would mean I don't even want to think about it. Beta. So in this place, these data points, I'm missing one. Maybe there's one at the front. I don't know that it's the most important thing. Maybe it's amazing. I'm not going to run around forever looking for one data point that I may or may not find. I think it's time. What do you say? Cool. I think that's everybody. I think it's time to head up into Gaia's room to pull everybody together and go finish this. And we're going to do it all in the next episode.